Hello and welcome back to Local Gaming. I am going to continue playing my campaign of Tainted Grail. It has probably been, I would say, a month or so since I actually recorded the last episode of this. It hasn't been that long since I put the last episode up, but it's been a while since I actually played. So maybe I'll recap just a little bit of what I've got and where I think we actually are. So we were about to go into Tuathon. I still don't know how to exactly say it. I've got exertion and swiftness as some aggression skills here. I get an extra card at the start of each combat with swiftness as long as I'm not using armor. And exertion, I can accelerate a time token on one of my cards. We've got 7 things of food, 4 wealth, 6 experience, and 6 magic. Upon entering here, I will have 1 energy left. I'm sitting at 1 terror, 7 health. I've got 1 caution. My items are I've got Morgaine's Blood, which I can gain 2 terror to get 3 magic to discard it. My Lucky Piglet, which I actually really like this card. I can get a different random encounter. Got my Runic Sword, that if I connect courage symbols in combat, I can gain a red cube and I can ignore the fast trait. Got my steady and super handy adventurer's kit, helps quite a bit. And I've got a shield that I can use. I could discard it to prevent some damage. However, I have a card in my combat deck that lets me do like a bunch of damage if I throw that during combat. Of course, we also have the True Grail, which is a great relic to have. Start of each day, I can lose a terror and then gain either an energy, a health, or a magic. And then I have this disturbing find, which I have no idea what to do with, but I'm sure that it's going to be needed somewhere. So if I wanted to cart it around with me, I can. I can always discard it, but if I do, I have to gain a terror every day. So basically that negates the terror reduction from holding on to the True Grail. So we're about to start chapter 8. So it's a really simple setup here. The setup on the front says get chapter 8's part 2 and part 1 and follow the directions on the back. Directions on the back really are only just to make sure you've got cards with difficulty 2 and 3 in the encounter decks. And since I'm coming back to playing and we're starting a new chapter, before I draw anything from my starting decks over here, I'll shuffle them up. Did it say to read? Did I already start chapter 8? Reveal the top card of the event deck. Yeah, so we have to reveal the first card from chapter 8. Place this card in the active quest pile. The city of the Foredwellers, older than mankind, perhaps older than time itself, opens up before you with its mind-bending vistas and rolling clouds of weirdness. You know that somewhere deep in this place lies the heart of Tuathane, where the Grail was created and where the champions of Connacht found it. But can you reach it before weirdness destroys you? Quest to reach the heart of Tuathane, card 185, and discover its secret. Place 6 -1 per player random events on top of the event deck. Okay, so this is going to be... The random events don't really matter when you're in Tuathane. They're just timers, as it says in the instructions in the Book of Secrets. So whenever you draw a random event in here, you discard it face down without reading or resolving its rules. Random event cards only serve to count the days of your travel. So I don't know why I'm really worrying about shuffling them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we will put those on the front of our event deck, which I have in these business card holders. This one is set up here with my event deck, what are those called? Secret cards. I've got my skill cards, all the map tiles, and the event stuff here, and then you can kind of see my event or my encounter cards are in this other business card holder over here. Saves table space having them upright instead of laying down. Okay, so when we entered to a thing, we were supposed to shuffle all 5 of these location 199 cards, place them in a pile, map side up, take a card from the top of this pile and attach it to the location you entered from, either Riverfall or Timberwall. So we've got Riverfall here. So I'm just going to keep shuffling these a little bit, and then I'll take one at random and attach it, and then we will have a deck of them right there. There's our Beor, ready with his hammer. Flip this card, rule side up, and place all your characters on this card, and discard any other location cards, including any active menhirs. I'm not sure how much this is going to show. Yeah, we can get most of it. As long as this side of the card is revealed, when you would gain terror, lose that much health instead. When you would lose health, gain that much terror instead. So that means this disturbing find is not going to be great when I'm on this card. And it's as long as this side of the card is revealed. Ooh boy. So we've got a top action here for 1 energy to search to a thing. Go to verse 1, location 199. And for 1 action, we can progress. Requires all characters, and we have to pay 2 quest tokens. If there are 2 location cards on the table, go to the Book of Secrets and you read specific verses. If there are 5 location cards, go to the Book of Secrets and you read different verses. Otherwise, if there are 1, 3, or 4, attach a new random location card and move your character there. So basically, it looks like we got to get 2 quest tokens, and that'll allow us to open up another space. And then when we open up that space, we will get to read. Well, I don't know actually if those are going to have the same verses on them. And we're supposed to place our character there. This disturbing find might have to get tossed if it's going to cost me health. Cannot exit to a thing unless the journal says so. Any other means of travel or movement, including items such as the shadow-soaked scroll, cannot take you out. To a thing, location cards are not connected to one another. To progress deeper in or out of the city, you will have to perform the second action found in the back of the location. This action requires quest tokens representing your knowledge of the city. You can gather from random events visited with the help of the first action. Yep. Each to a thing location card also modifies one basic rule of the game. These changes apply. We read that already. There's no menhirs. There's this whole section about resting, but it only affects 2 through 4 players. So we do have this secret card that says whenever a character rests, see the modified rules in this book here. But I don't think we follow the rules here because we're playing solo. We do have 1 power on our power dial for defeating purple encounters. All right. So now the question is, do I just end the day? I'll hold on to the disturbing find for now, because I can eat food to recover. I could just gain energy from... Yeah, I would like to have some energy in case one of these things... I would have to spend an energy to search, and then if the thing that I find requires me to spend energy, I could be in trouble. So let's just end the day right away. Okay, so we will rest. We do not have a whole lot of food, so that's not great. That restores a health. Wait a minute. When you would lose health, gain that much terror instead. No. So that restores a health. We lose a terror. And we go up 4 to 5 there. I don't want to spend my experience. I think I'm saving up for another aggression skill, because I do also have those diplomacy cards that get better and better as I have more and more aggression. And that's going to take 10 experience to get the 5th point in the top part of my character. I'm not modifying my dex. I don't believe there's dreams here. So we go to the start of the day. Start of the day, we gain a terror for this, but instead of gaining a terror, we lose a health because of this card. And then at the start of the day, we lose a terror, but we don't have any terror. We can get an energy, a health, or magic. I feel like I'm going to be doing exploring mostly, so I'm going to get an energy from my True Grail. And we will start. So we'll spin an energy, because I don't think, oh, we got to do event card, but it's just a counter, so just throw it down there. There's no guardians to move or anything. I'm not changing my items. I don't have any armor out, so I can still use swiftness. Okay, so we have to read location 199. Go to verse 1. Oh, there's a whole table of stuff in here. Roll a die twice, once for the column and once for the row. These rolls cannot be modified in any way. If you have secret card 78, check your result in table 2. If otherwise, check your result in table 1. Do I have different colored dice in this bag? No, I don't. I'm going to take a small one out of here, though, and I will use the die that came with the Tainted Grail game for the top, and the small die will be the row, the side. So we got 2, 3. 2, 3 is verse 65. Excuse me. There's a lot of reading with this game. '65. Strange buildings surround you. Their roofs soar high above the clouds, and their foundations are as thin as a human leg. Insects the size of buildings wander between them. Leave this place before the buildings collapse. Go to verse 37. Try to tame one of the insects. Go to verse 8. Push a wall of one of the buildings to see if you can knock it down. Go to verse 43. Try to tame one of the insects. Push a wall of one of the buildings to see if you can knock it down. Try to tame one of the insects seems a little too interesting to pass up. You approach one of the beasts. At first it is irritated by your presence, but after a moment it lets you climb it, then starts running. When it finally stops, the buildings around you are still strange and unsettling, but no longer impossible. When you climb down the creature, it collapses under its weight. The strange rules of nature keeping it alive no longer apply in this part of Tuathane. Each party member loses 2 health. Gain 1 quest token. Exploration ends. But when you would lose health, gain that much terror instead. So terror, terror. And we gain a quest token. Here, I guess? The exploration ended though, okay? I forgot to pay the energy for that first exploration. I will pay for the second one. And we just go back to the table, I guess. 53 is verse 47. What did I say? 47. I don't know why I can't remember things for longer than 5 seconds. Strange figures made of clay surround you. They lack faces and many human details, and they walk stumbling along the street. If you have part 5 of the two-thing exploration status, go to verse 40. If not, go to verse 39. We do not, I'm assuming because we just got here. Yeah, we don't have anything. Verse 39. The figures approach from each side surrounding you. Their faceless heads and weird bodies disturb you. You want to hack your way through, but one of the creatures grows a mouth and says, "Me?" Soon, lips appear on all the heads, each repeating, "Me, me, us." Gain part 5 of the two-thing exploration status, then choose. Use brute force to escape, is verse 50, or try to communicate with them, is verse 28. So, before I forget, then exploration 5, which means that we can't do that again. Use brute force to escape or try to communicate with them. I'm going to try to avoid combat, so let's try to communicate, although diplomacy is not our strong suit. I'm betting that you're going to need like empathy or caution or something. Is this a clue? Like either fight or... I mean, we're Beor. Oh, this is going to be dumb, but I want to communicate. I'm trying to avoid losing a bunch of health, like from fighting. 28. You keep speaking to strange creatures, and they repeat more and more of your words. Eventually, they can put together simple sentences. They also have more details now. Noses, eyes, toes. Roll a die. Add 1 point. Add 1 point for each of your empathy and subtract 1 for each point of your aggression. Check your result. There's no point in even rolling because the table is less than 6, something is wrong. More than 6, you probably handled them well. So less than, because my aggression is 4 and my empathy is 0, I'm already at -4. So the best I can do is 2. Go to 17. The figures are more detailed now. They almost look like you, but they are higher, stronger. You don't like the look of their faces. You make the same expression when you're about to attack. Resolve the angry mob gray encounter, difficulty 4, then gain 1 quest token. Exploration ends. Uh-oh. I remember this. This is not easy. Angry mob gray encounter. That's the 4 dweller. Oh, I don't know if I can get this easily out of the box. Purple, gray, angry mob. Okie dokie. 16. Opportunity attack if I leave would cost me an energy. Gain a terror, which would instead be a hit to my health. And then 2 damage, which would be gains of terror instead. Unavoidable. What does Horde mean? We know what Guardian means. During step 3, enemy attack, the active character discards 2 combat cards from the top of their combat deck. Okay, combat deck. We've got to do 16 cubes to this thing. If we can get it to 14 or 15, it will run away. Which is just as good as killing it. I mean, we don't get the reward or the loot. So normally, what do we draw? 3? But I get to draw 4 because of swiftness. And we hope our awesome card is in these 4. It's not. Oh, we did get repositioned though. Wow, so Angry Mob says unavoidable in the opportunity attack, but this says ignore the opportunity attack. Which one trumps? To me, if I was going to ignore the opportunity attack, I just wouldn't do any of this text, even though it says unavoidable. It should say like unignorable. I'm wondering if unavoidable just means because like my shield, I could discard it to prevent 2 damage, which if I was going to get a hit with this opportunity attack, maybe then I couldn't use my shield against this unavoidable. I don't know if I should just run. That would do 1. That would do 2, 3 because we're connecting that, 4. I could ignore the damage, but then I'm not drawing very many cards. So I think I got a mulligan. Oh man, I hate giving up that reposition. Oh man, is this dumb? I think it's dumb. I have a chance to get away. So to me, the bottom of this card, if I escape from combat, I ignore the opportunity attack. To me, that would mean ignore all of this text completely. I mean, the card does not say cannot be ignored. It just says unavoidable. So I'm playing that and I'm escaping, which costs me an energy. Now I'm just curious. I'm going to chase the rabbit. Powerful blow, risky attack. No, good thing. Where was it? It was on the bottom. Okay, so I took my energy hit already. But I get to gain a quest token. And the exploration ends. So now I've got 2 quest tokens. If I can get it out of my container. This organizer that I have is pretty cool. It has this inside. I'm pretty sure this was an E-Raptor organizer. It's nice. Comes out, holds all the stuff. All right, so now I'm going to do the second action on here, which is to pay an energy and spend 2 quest tokens. There's only one location card, so we attach a new random location and move my character there. As long as this side of the card is revealed, food turns into gravel in your mouth, but gold and gems have a mouth-watering smell. During the end of the day, you have to consume wealth instead of food. This is not good. I've only got 4 wealth. And we're supposed to place our guy there. Do I want to exert? I think I need to. I need to get out of Tuathane as quickly as possible. So I will exert, which I think makes my terror go up. Because instead of losing health, I gain terror instead. I think I have to get rid of this card. My terror's going up so fast. Well, I can choose to do that at the end of the day. Yeah. So back to 199 and our table here. 66. Resolve a purple encounter, then roll again. This is also your second result. Gain 1 quest token instead. So I got to do a purple encounter. And just so that I don't forget which ones I have shuffled, I'm just going to go through and shuffle all of these decks real quick. Be nice if I could get like some wealth off of purple encounter. We've also got the In Search of Power dial up there. All right. Let's see what we got. We do have our lucky piglet too. Abhardtak? Fast and opportunist. We get to ignore fast because of our something. Swiftness. Opportunist says, if a player doesn't play at least 2 combat cards in step 2, apply the opportunity attack. After this encounter, shuffle it back into the deck unless you pay 1 magic. So we got to shuffle the deck, okay. He does have a loot of 2 wealth. So we're not going to lucky piglet this, even though our day's about to end. One, two, three, 4. Man, we didn't get it again. Got to get to 12. That would be 1. Oh man, we've only got 1, 2, 3. Connecting that because of our runic sword is 4. That's 5. 5 would be lose 2 cubes. Got a mulligan. 2, 3, 4. I shouldn't have drawn 4. Crap, I should have only drawn 3. I think it was that one. I still didn't draw it. That's 1. 2, because of our thing. We get to draw a card. We don't have 2 points in courage. Man. Mulliganing 2. No, I gotta run away. I'll draw 1 just to see if I get the escape thing for my last mulligan. One, two, three, four. I don't have. I would lose if I played this card. I needed you earlier. All right, I gotta take this hit, and then both of these get hit from the opportunity attack, and then this has to get shuffled back in. I really don't know about combat in this game. It just seems way too difficult or punishing or something. I don't know. I mean, I shouldn't have to dig for that uber powerful card every single time to even think I have a chance. Maybe it's just not balanced right for solo play or something. I don't know. Okay, then I have to roll again. I had to resolve a purple counter and then roll again. And I got 3-2, which is verse 15. First, 2 walls almost crushed you as they closed in. Then you ran away from a fountain spraying caustic tar. And now you find yourself trapped in a cage-like room. Long spikes come at you from each side. Roll a die and add your practicality. So 3, my practicality is 1, so that's 4. Then go to verse 35. Check your results. 1 through 4. You dodge the first 2 spikes, then 1 scrapes your leg, and you lose concentration. Go to a special verse. $241. In the Book of Secrets. After a moment of overwhelming pain, you die. Each party member loses all health. Go to verse 295 in the Book of Secrets. What? $2.95. You wake up in the sticky mud. You cough, cry, and scream at the same time. You still remember the pain of dying, but now you live. You seem as healthy as ever. You're just not sure whether you want to live. Each party member regains all health and all energy. Gain all health and all energy. Each party member gains 3 terror. Gain 1 quest token. Exploration ends. But instead of gaining terror, we would lose that much health. So 1, 2, 3. And we gain a quest token. Okay, that was odd. I was like, you die? Game over? Seriously? Well, we're full back up on energy. I wish there was a way that I could get rid of some terror. I guess we just go again. I don't want to get to going insane. Which means I'm going to have to get rid of this because I can't. Oh, well, I wouldn't gain terror, right? I would lose health. Yeah, this is impacting my health, not my terror. Okay, back to the table. 15 is another purple encounter, and then roll again. 4 magpies, strength of 8. They're fast. If you lose all health, lose all XP. Ooh, 1 food and 3 wealth? We're taking these things out. This is a purple encounter, right? Yeah. 2, 3, 4. Okay, what can we do? Attack gives us 2. We need to get to 8. 2, 3, 4, 5. I can pay the magic for that. So that would get me to 2. If I pay a magic to play this, I can defend against its attack. I'd get to draw a card, so I'd get to draw 2 cards. I can play Powerful Blow next time for 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, I could play it. Oh no, this does not have a bonus key on it. I do have to wait around. I think I can beat them. So here we go. We're playing this card. We're playing attack. Let's move over a little bit. We get 1 red cube for aggression. 1 red cube for down here. We would put a time token on there, but the time token's about to be taken right off, but just to show. So time token goes down. But then we're going to play a defend. We've got to pay a magic to do that, to link up the magic key. It gets a time token. I'm done with my turn. To enemy attack, resolve the attack on the encounter card. So with 2 cubes, the attack is 2 damage. But on the enemy attack here, with defend, we can prevent 2 damage. So we're good. No damage comes through. Then check for readiness. In turn, we would discard down, but we've got 3 combat cards. Now we draw. We get to draw a combat card. We got brutal attack. Yeah. Then we go to start the next turn. Phase 1. Pick the active character. We're playing solo. Delayed abilities. Remove a time token. We remove a time token. We get to draw a card. We got another powerful blow. Powerful blow actually makes us lose. Got energy. That's fine. We just got a whole bunch of free energy. Kind of at the cost of a bunch of terror, though. Maybe we already had that terror. So now we go to playing cards. I can play anything for free. Powerful blow. When I put it down, I got to lose an energy. I should be down another energy because I did the action to search and roll again. So for having the aggression, I get 2 cubes. And the 2 times down here gives me 2 cubes, so that's 6. Then I'm going to play brutal attack, which is 7, 8, and it would be 9 because of my runic sword, which is more than enough. So our loot here is 1 food and 3 wealth. 1, 2, 3. Just gonna leave those as 1s because I gotta spend them to eat because of this thing here. All right. See, 8 health is obviously doable. I got lucky because I drew my defend card in there too, though. And that's a purple encounter. So we'll tick our power dial up to 2. So now I have to roll again. If I get down here in the 5 or 6, oops. Oh, that was a 6. I should have left it. If I get down there again, I just get a quest token kind of for free. And no, of course not. 51 is verse 41. You enter a colossal temple that evokes an open rib cage. Gray, withered roots cover the floor and the walls. A large throne sits in the center, and it looks like the roots originate from under it. Suddenly, something attacks you from behind the columns. Resolve a 4-dweller spirit. Purple encounter difficulty 3. Then we have some options. 4-dweller spirit. So I guess we'll have to shuffle this because we have to go through and find 4-dweller spirit. Ambush and feint. Do I get to ignore ambush? Swiftness lets me ignore ambush. My runic sword lets me ignore fast. faint. Damage in step 3 can't be prevented in any way. Okay. He's got 10 health. Come on, let's see our special card just once. It's not really special, but... One, two, three, four. Man. No luck. Well, I could escape from combat and ignore the opportunity attack. That would be 2. 3 and draw a card. Still 3. I think I'll just escape. Oh man. I'm gonna risk it. We have to get lucky here at some point, right? I'm just gonna keep digging for my card. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't get it any other way. That's 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just wondering if I should have a different weapon out. Nope. Well, I could defend. Doesn't really do anything. I'm gonna take some damage from it. I would get to draw 2 more cards. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to risk it. I've already gone this far. This could be ending me. So the time token is to draw a card. With 0 red cubes on his attack, we lose 2 energy. We would gain a terror, but that hits our health. Our health gets hit with Faint. I wonder if this damage... I wonder if that's how this works. When you take damage, is it actually terror or is it damage? It says when you would lose health, gain that much terror instead. And when I take damage, I'm supposed to lose health. I think I go up to there. So what does going insane say? Your rest no longer restores any health. You have no dreams, only nightmares. When you travel or explore, toss a dial. Can you go insane into a thing? I can't remember if that was a rule. It doesn't say anything about it. Should have ran away. The opportunity attack. Oh, I had that thing that would have prevented it. Okay, so top of the round, end of the round, I get to draw a card. Retribution. Top of the round, time marker comes off, which draws me another card. Man, now I'm in some serious trouble. Oh, actually, wait. If I play this first, when I put it down, we gain hearts equal to the amount of missing health. And I'm missing 4, or not gain hearts, we gain cubes. So that's 4. And I get to draw 2 cards. There. It doesn't have a stupid bonus key on it. Throw has a bonus key on it. For 1, that's 5. Whew, I've got 1 card left to draw. Putting it down, I can flip my shield. For 6, 7. Lesson learned, I should have ran away. So I have to be done because I don't have any more bonus keys. 3 damage. Wait, when I would take damage, well, I'm not sure if that's how that's supposed to work or not. I don't really know. I don't think this is very clear based on the cards. And I lose this. And it comes back to me. I draw my last card. But I'm just going to play this and then use my exertion to get 10 cubes so it's dead. Get 3 magic out of the deal, but now I'm in some serious trouble. I can't believe that this card is continually at the bottom of the deck. I mean, how many cards do I get to draw? 4, then 3 is 7, then 2 is 9. I get to draw 10 out of the 15. I guess I didn't dig down that far. I thought because I had card draw that I could make it. All right. So that thing was defeated. Now we have to go back to the book. So we investigate the throne, go to verse 52, or go on, gain 1 quest token. I'm not investigating the throne. I'm getting my 2nd token. And I'm going to end the day. Before I end the day, I got to get rid of this disturbing find. I know it's probably something cool in the story, but I just can't deal with it right now. That extra health hit. Especially because I'm not going to be gaining health because I'm going insane. So end of the day, we have to consume wealth because of this card instead of food. We lose a terror, but we do not gain health. Yeah. And we restore to there because our health doesn't go up. And that's it. We go to the start of the day. Oh, excuse me. We lose a terror. We get rid of this. And then we cannot gain energy, so we might as well gain a health. Okay, so I'm going to spend an energy to do this action to turn in 2 quest tokens. We've got 2 revealed locations, so we go to the Book of Secrets, verse 665. Attach the Orin's Resolve card to your current to a Thane card and move all characters there. Exploration ends. 180. Orin's Resolve. Okay. Explore when you enter this location. This exploration is free. This location remains on the table even if it's out of the range of an active menhir, a human refuge in the ever-shifting ruin of Tuathane. And you can dream here. And let's attach it down here. No, we'll put it there. Well, that's kind of where I've been doing combat stuff. We'll go there. Doesn't really matter. 180, exploration is free. Please heal me, Orin's resolve. Out of the chaotic, filigree structures of Tuathane, a solitary building raises itself on 4 crooked legs. Its walls of rough stone look distinctly out of place. Arrow slits instead of windows and a narrow entry seem to indicate its defensive purpose. It was obviously built by humans. But the platform the abode rests on and the 4 pillars that support it are made of pure thought-bent weirdstone. How was that possible? As you approach the foot of the structure, the oppressive feeling that has accompanied you all the way through Tuathane grows weaker. Somehow, weirdness seems to avoid this place. We can climb up to the abode, pay an energy per party member, go to verse 1. We can rest under the legs of the structure, pay 1 energy per party member. There's also leave, we're not leaving. Exploration would end. Progress deeper into Tuathane requires all characters. Consider how the city around you twists and changes. You're unlikely to ever find this place again. Go to verse 4. One energy. Explore. Another energy. Again, to climb is a 3rd energy, so we would take a damage. There's looking at the picture. Is there anything in the picture? I don't know if you guys can see the picture. Oh, you know what? It's on the back of the card. I don't know if this game has... Actually, the picture on the back of the card looks better than the one in the book. I don't know if they hide stuff in the pictures on here in this game. You know, like ether fields, you have to like really pay attention and look closely because you have those token things that are like pictures, little pieces of the pictures from the cards. I'm going to rest and see if that's going to get me anything. Just wish I had more energy. So that cost me an energy, so resting. You break camp in the quiet shade of the platform. Try not to look into the shifting vistas of Tuathane. You feel mildly reinvigorated. Each party member gains a health, loses a terror. Exploration ends. I will explore again. Oops. So that got me... what's it called? Got me a health back, is what I was trying to say. But now, since I'm exploring again, I'm going back to my options that are up here. I'm going to climb up to the abode. So I got to pay 1 to do that, which, because of my wound, I lose the health I just got. 1. It's not clear how the inhabitants used to reach the top. You pick one of the twisted supports and start climbing. If you have the Adventurer's Kit item, go to verse 3. Otherwise, roll a die, add your caution and practicality, and then check the result. We got the Adventurer's Kit, and if we ever lose it, I've got another one. I've got 2 of these things. Okay, verse 3. Only after reaching the platform, you can see every stone of the structure is inscribed with an ancient Ogfam glyph. A double stone wall is not the only thing protecting this place. You squeeze past the narrow entry and into the structure, where a serene feeling washes over you. Inside, everything is stable, unmoving, and quiet. So we can rest to end our day. We can search the structure, or we can leave. Search the structure. Whoever created this place made sure to leave it in a state that could benefit other travelers. The low bunk beds with straw mattresses are neatly made. In a pantry, there are still some provisions left. A crate of edible hardtack, a cask of aged mead, and some salted fish you'd rather not try. The armory is almost empty. A broken arbalist with steel string rests on the workbench, near the chest where you find some useful items. You even discover a small indoor garden where 3 magic crystals hang above the earth-filled basin, bursting with wild plants that choke one another in the limited space. Careful inspection also reveals that some more worrying details. A small improvised altar holds several melted candles and personal mementos, almost likely belonging to people who perished here. 2 of the bunks are stained with old, dried blood. Someone etched a long row of lines on the wall near the entry. You count around 3 dozen. If you don't have part 3 of the Strange Encounters status, gain this part of the status. Strange Encounters Part 3. As well as 4 food. Food. 2 wealth. So now I'm going to take 3 away and add a 5. And 2 non-companion items. Now this deck was in the box, so I'm going to shuffle it. We have to flip through here until we get non-companion items. If you're supposed to search out specific types of cards, you shuffle the deck again. So I think we shuffle it after. Or is it when you search out a specific type? So we just have to get non-companion items. Which makes sense, right? Healing extract. For 1 energy, we can gain 3 health and discard the item. Is there one of these for terror? Please tell me there's one for terror. Armor. Masterwork armor. Well, during the enemy attack, we would prevent 1 damage and then decrease your hand limit by 1. But we're not wearing armor or our swiftness. I don't really need to shuffle that again because I didn't find any companions that would have to get shuffled back in. Then go back to verse 3 and make another choice. So I think we'll rest. This ends your day, which is fine. Go to verse 6. It doesn't take long for this place to feel like home. For the first time in a long while, you feel safe, something you never expected in the contorted ruin of Tuathane. Each party member restores 5 health, loses 5 terror, and passes for the rest of the day. Gain the Shelter in the Storm status. Oh man, is there another one of these inside Tuathane? So we have to pass for the rest of the day, so I guess we go to the end of the day. We're definitely no longer insane. So instead of consuming food, we have to consume wealth. Doesn't really impact anything other than if we didn't rest, it would drop our energy to 0, and then our energy would go to 4. Because we're already exhausted. Maybe we don't consume food. Maybe we're okay, right? So our energy would drop to 0. We were not already at 0, so we're not going to lose the health because we were already in the exhausted state. The next step is to restore, so this goes to 4. We can spend experience, modify your dex, and then we have the dream. So our dream here, the wicked landscape of Tuathane slowly moves in front of you as you watch it through the narrow window, sitting comfortably on a straw mattress. The loud thumps of the shelter's legs sound so relaxing. You feel safe, however, you know you shouldn't. Okay, then we go to the... oh, crap. I have been forgetting to do the events. Even though there's no events, I still should be moving the cards. think we have to move 2 down here. Yeah, 1 for the previous day, because that day actually ended up being like almost 2 complete days because we, oh shoot, because we got all that free energy, right? And then we just moved down 1 for the start of the next day. But at the start of the next day here, we also get to lose a terror, and then we can either gain, so we'll gain an energy from our True Grail. And start doing stuff and things. I guess we have to explore to get back to the paragraph here. To progress deeper into Tuathane, consider how the city around you twists and changes. You're unlikely to ever find this place again. Discard the Oran's resolve location. Replace it with a random Tuathane card to move your character there. Exploration ends. I wish we could make sure we got back there. So I'm going to put the new random location up here instead of down here. All right, another new rule. As long as this side of the card is revealed, if you have the You Are Going Insane card, you figure out the mystery of life, gain 1 experience, lose all terror, and lose all energy. If you have the You Are Dying card, your body enters a mysterious stasis, gain 1 experience, restore all health. Really? This comes out now? So you get experience by going insane, and then you just become normal again? Except you lose all your energy. And if you die, you become completely restored again and just lose all your energy. Okay. This is a weird place. Location 199. We got to spin an energy to explore. Roll the dice. 34 is verse 40. The empty streets suddenly become full of people. They seem lost. It looks as if they're trying to behave like humans, but they're not sure how. And now they are approaching. Resolve a blue encounter. If you draw Calm Before the Storm, put it on the bottom of its deck and draw another card. If you win, gain a quest token. Each party member gains an experience instead of the reward listed on the encounter card. If you lose, these strange doppelgangers attack you. Instead of applying the failure part of the encounter card, each party member loses 2 health and gains 2 terror. Regardless of the outcome, gain 1 quest token. So it's possible if I win this encounter, I could just get 2 quest tokens outright. Or I'm going to have to pay 2 health and 2 terror to essentially just get 1 quest token. So blue encounter. Framed. Has 2 levels on it. There's 1 gray and 4 green. I know you can't see the green. So that's bad if we fail. Lose all health and all energy. I think we're going to Lucky Piglet this and draw a new one. Press gang. We could resolve the Warband Gray encounter. Is that a level 4 encounter? I'm going to look to the level 4s real quick because it doesn't say on there. 17. Well, this one only has one level. It's an either or. So I think it was a good thing we Lucky Pigleted this. Maybe we can draw one of our aggression cards. We only get to draw 3 because we're not doing combat, we're doing diplomacy. Now I think we're going to do escape because for our points of caution, it'll go up 2. Man, the bummer thing is we can't actually even connect anything. One, two, three. Prevent 1 down, pay 2 charges and 2 energy in this encounter without a reward or failure. Here we go. We get to play anything first. Upon playing Sinister Voice, we lose 1 rep, which we have none to lose, and we get to go up 1 point for each of our aggression. 1, 2, 3, 4. Takes us to the top. That is a good Beor card. Yeah, because we get to play anything on our first card. Yep, so we win. It's kind of thematic. Beor using his strength and his aggressiveness to fight off some people who are trying to make me join a gang. It's actually kind of funny because it looks like Beor is the one in the picture that they're holding. Chose the wrong guy. Chose the wrong guy. Okay, so instead of getting the reward, is that what it said? Instead of the reward, list on the encounter card, yes. We get a quest token and an experience. And then regardless of the outcome, we gain another quest token. All right. Do we go again? Or not go again, but would we do this? I think we do. So we're going to pay an energy to, because there's 3 revealed, we just attach a new random place. We got to pay our 2 things here. Our next random card has another new rule on it. As long as this side of the card is revealed, Aaliyah's fear becomes unbearable. Before rest, at the end of the day, Aaliyah gains 2 terror. Arev is tormented by his past and can't use his character action. Beor's wound is killing him, and he cannot gain health. Maggot is intoxicated by weirdness and cannot pay with magic. Well, I don't like that. It's a good thing we're at the top. I mean, it's just going to tick down and tick down and tick down. And we move there. So I think we end the day. I don't want to go into the exhaustion zone. We will just end the day. So even though I don't need to recover anything, I'm going to pay the wealth because of this card instead of the food for the end of the day. Yes. So this restores to 6. We don't have a dream or anything. We go to the start of the next day. So no time tokens. We do the random event so we don't forget. And True Grail. We don't have a terror to lose, but we can gain an energy. So we've got 7 energy for this day. And we start. So we'll spend an energy to roll on the table. First one for location 199. $24 is verse 40. Is that the one we just did? Oh yeah, I guess they overlap in here. You can get them more than once. So we got to do another blue encounter. Oh, we get our piglet back. Well, are we going to get lucky again? Blue encounter is Omen. Void requires 6 rep. This one also only has 1 stage. Bad luck seems to follow you. A group of townsfolk decides to escort you out of the settlement. Not really in a settlement, though. Prove the gods favor you. Or shift the blame. Doesn't really matter because... So I guess the only thing... Failure on this one, move to a connected location. I don't think that applies. These things aren't really connected. Why do you have to move? We're not supposed to be flipping these things over, are we? I don't see any instruction that says to flip these things over to the other side. Holy cow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I'm not doing this one. My aggression would only give me even 4, and there's no caution. Things that make it go up. Not happy about it, but I'm gonna lucky piglet because I could get something worse. Calm before the storm. It says I have to put it at the bottom and draw another card. Slick Fraudster. Okay, so this one's more doable for us. Once in a lifetime bargain. Failure. Lose 3 wealth and 1 rep. Avoid requires 2 caution. Resolve the Seasoned Warrior Gray encounter. But we don't have to worry about that. So this has 4 steps on it from the gray starting one. So let's hope we get one of our... I probably should pare this diplomacy deck down to... I don't know why. I feel like this has more than 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It has 16, so 1 card. All right, 1, 2, 3, right? Which one are we going to do? Do we reveal the forgery or trick the trickster? Trick the trickster, because that in the enemy step only has a 1 step down consequence. All right, might makes right. Yeah, because I don't have any reps. So this one, because I can play any card I want to start, lose a rep, up 1 for each point of my aggression. My aggression is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's at the top. Thank you, aggression. Slick Fraudster, you are defeated, sir. But I don't get anything from you. However, from the encounter, I do get another experience. Hey, I'm at 8. I need 2 more to get another aggression thing. Thingamajigger. What was the other thing? Oh, I get the quest token for winning, and we get a quest token regardless of the outcome. Well, that was quick. I guess I just go again. Spend an energy and roll on the table. Oh, no, that's not what I'm doing. Why would I do that? I spend the 2 quest tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have to wait till there's 5 revealed. So when there's only 4, we just reveal the next one. What was that one? Oh yeah, I cannot gain health. As long as the side of the card is revealed, if you're not exhausted at the end of the day, you become filled with energy that violently tries to find a way out of your body. Lose 4 health. Well, I guess we're using all of our energy every day. Now we'll spend another one to roll on the table. 54 this time is verse 30. On top of a low weird stone construct, a vast forest grows. Long roots, thick as your torso, hang from crumbling dry soil. Without proper support, the trees tilt in every possible way. But this damned city engulfs more than trees. A furious beast emerges from the crippled forest and advances toward you. Draw 3 green encounters and resolve the one with the highest value. In case it's a tie, resolve the one drawn first. Put the rest on the bottom of the deck. If you win the encounter, gain a quest token. If not, nothing happens. Is that it for this one? Yep. So, because it matters on how they were drawn, the Flock of Puffins at 8, Spit Slug at 11, and Underbrush Worm at 15. It's a Guardian and an Opportunist. Guardian we don't care about here in Tuathane, but Opportunist. The player does not play at least 2 combat cards. In step 2, apply the opportunity attack. So we've actually fought this guy. He chased us for a while. He might look pretty weird on the green screen, especially if he's not in focus. He doesn't really need to come out, but I'm going to put him right in front of Beor's face. 15 is no pushover, even with our good card. We already Lucky Pigleted, and I don't even know how that would work. After drawing a random encounter, you can put it on the bottom of its deck and draw another one. Yeah, random encounter, not random event. I freaked out for a second there. I was like, have I been playing this wrong the entire time? No. Let's push the box back out. Okay, we get 4. Be in here for once. Nope. Man. Well, we could attack for 2. We'll attack for 3, 4, 5. And then we have to stop, and then we get to draw 2 cards. Five, we take a damage, which would increase our terror, right? I don't know if I'm going to mulligan or not. That's 5 damage. The opportunity here is just lose a cube. I played 2 cards exactly. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage, I would take a terror hit. We don't lose any cubes. Yeah, I'm gonna do this combat, so I'm not gonna mulligan. So that's my first card. For 2 cubes. This is my second card. Get 1 for aggression, 1 for linking up courage, and 1 down here. That's 5. I put a time token on. And I'm going to end my turn. So we go over here. It does the damage, but instead of losing health, I take terror. Because of this card, is I think that's how this is supposed to work. Then, end phase, I don't have to discard down, but I get to draw a card at the end of the phase. Look at that. Hammer strike. Perfect. Oopsie. Start of the turn, I get to draw a card because of this time token comes off. Is throw. I wonder if I could do this without hammer swipe. I'm kind of curious. This lets me draw a card. I'm not really doing this, I just want to see. Because hammer swipe needs to be the first card played. I'd have to draw a card, and that would be 1. I need to do 10, right? So that would be 1, 2, because I connect that. I could get 3, 4. Play this. 5, 6, 7. This does not have bonus key on it. So instead of this one, powerful blow. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then throw is 6, 7, 8. No, I would need 1 more combat round to do it. Okay, so we'll play hammer swipe and kill the worm. Now our reward is an experience, so that's 9, and 3 food. We've got all kinds of food because we have to eat our gold. And if we win the encounter, we get a quest token. Not so scary, worm. Oh, I shouldn't say stuff like that. Don't antagonize the game. Spin another energy and go again. 34? Is that going to be verse 40 again? It feels like it. Yeah, verse 40. So we're back to our blue encounters and we have to deal with whatever we draw. Because we don't have our lucky piglet. Don't be terrible. Calm before the storm. It wasn't terrible, but I can't keep it. Calm before the storm. Uh-oh. Slighted nobleman. This is terrible. Actually, this isn't going to be that bad because we can defeat the Seasoned Warrior. Slighted Nobleman. It's got 2 steps, but it's from the gray one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green, which we can't get up to right now with one of our good aggression cards. I do not want to pay 2 wealth to avoid this. Because we need the wealth for end of the day stuff. But it does say failure. Lose 3 rep and resolve the Seasoned Warrior Gray encounter. We don't have 3 rep, so we're just going to automatically choose to fail. These are not like combat. The rulebook doesn't say that you have to lose a energy to automatically fail a diplomacy encounter. It just says you have to lose an energy to escape a combat encounter. So I don't think Seasoned Warrior is a level 4. I wish they'd put it on there. I feel it's like level 2 or 3. It wasn't a level 1 either. Because now we're going to have to shuffle this again. Seasoned Warrior's got 9 health and faint. Players can play a maximum of 2 combat cards. No, that's fast. 1 damage in step 3 that cannot be prevented in any way. Beware of old men in professions where most men die young. Sound advice. Combat deck. Yikes. Almost dropped it. Let's get the dice out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, it would be super nice if it would just show up in my first hand. We might actually have it here. One. Two, three, 4. Nope. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 away, seriously. The opportunity attack here is not terrible. So we might as well just dig for our card. 1, 2, 3, or for a better hand. Retribution, Powerful Blow, Dire Rage. If I start with Dire, or with Powerful Blow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, and draw a card. 6. And 1 for each point of aggression, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can't do that. Okay, what if I start with that? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 with the time token. Oh, I can't play that card. No combination of these is going to work. You got to be kidding me. because there's no magic key. Depends on what I draw from this, I guess. Because that's an X, so that doesn't count. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and draw. But with feint I can only... No, with feint he just damages me. I'd have to get super lucky on what I draw. And I'm not damaged, so I'm not gaining anything for this. Man, this is terrible. What would be the consequence if I went another round with him? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Three damage? Nope. Not doing that. Mulligan. Could do that, and then I prevent 2 damage, and I get to draw 2 cards for next round and hope I've got something better in here. I'm going to take 1 unpreventable damage. Drawing 2 cards is better than only drawing 1 more in my mulligan steps. Okay, fine. So this is what I play. I do no cubes to him. We go to his, we gotta put a time token. We go to his attack. It's 1, but I can prevent 2, but then I have to take an unavoidable, and instead of losing health, I go up in terror. End of the turn, I have no cards to go down. I draw a card. We get final blow. Top of the turn, we get rid of the time token and draw another card. Risky attack. If I play this, it's 1, 2, 3. Four, 5. I can't play this. And if I start with this, this doesn't have a bonus key on it. All right, I got to escape. So I'm not going to get any experience because I did not win the blue encounter. If you lose, you get attacked. Lose 2 health and gain 2 terror. So that thing makes just both of those things get impacted by it. Where is it? Why does it always... Bottom card again? That card does not like to stay at the top. But regardless of the outcome, we get a quest token. So I think we will do the verse for when there are 5 revealed cards, and we'll probably call that the end of this episode because we're at 1 hour 44 already. All right, so we spend an energy instead of taking a health hit. Instead of going insane, if you have the You're Going Insane card, you figure out the mystery of life, gain an experience. For 10. Lose all terror. Lose all energy. Okay. So now we go to verse 55 because we're playing chapter 8. You stand in an arboretum. Instead of trees, giant fungi and moss grow here. The place looks strangely serene. Rest on the lush moss. Go to verse 63. Leave and find a way around this place each. Each party member loses 2 energy. Gain 1 quest token. Exploration ends. That's not the right... Sorry. It's the Book of Secrets, verse 55. That's why that made absolutely no sense. Attach the Heart of Tuathane location card 185 to your current Tuathane card and move all characters there. Each character gains 2 experience. Exploration ends. Okay, so I'm going to take a 5 and remove 3 because now we've got 12. Uh, 185. Now I kind of wish I hadn't gotten rid of that other secret card, knowing that I was just going to rebound because of this thing. All right. Explore when you enter this location. Exploration is free. This location remains even if there's no menhirs. A distorted echo of Camelot, hanging upside down in the heart of the weirdness. And we explore for free. 185. You've seen... So our quest is to reach the heart of Tuathane and discover its secret. You've seen so many beautiful and terrifying things in the realm of the Four-Dwellers, yet you have no doubt this is the pinnacle of your journey. From all sides, from above and from below, the city converges in a single point, the Eye of the Storm. An impossible stone citadel suspends here upside down, its towers hanging like stalactites? Should it be stalactites? A path twisting around itself like a ribbon leads to the open gate, and a mighty statue stands on its head. There's no mistake, this is Camelot. As you approach the gate, you wonder how it could end up here, until you almost trip over the severed arm of a Four-Dweller warrior. His tar-like blood seeps between the cobblestones. Someone was recently here. We can enter the citadel. Going to verse 1, we can drop the grail at the doorstep and leave. Requires a True Grail secret card and consent of all players. Go to verse 8, or we can leave. I don't have any energy. I don't think dropping the True Grail at the doorstep is the right thing. We have to discover the secret here. I don't know if I like entering the Citadel without any energy. Do I end the day? Start anew? Tomorrow? I think I'm just going to leave. I know it's going to cost me an energy to come back and explore anyway. But I kind of want to level up too, because now I've got 12 experience before I do anything else. And I want to go through some cards and stuff off camera while I do that. Try to figure out how I want to level Beor up. So yeah, I'm gonna leave. I don't want to do the exploration with no energy. So I'm going to end the day, but I'm not going to be able to do this entire end of the day process. We got to consume a wealth. I cannot gain health because of this card. Yes. Cannot gain health. Restore to full, it only goes to 4. This is start of the day, so I can't remember, I cannot forget to do that. And advance your character by spending experience. So that's where I'm going to stop this particular episode. Okay, so more adventures in Tainted Grail. I will level up, and we will try to finish out Chapter 8. We're here in the heart of Tuathain. We need to figure out what the secret of this place is. All right, I hope you're enjoying this playthrough of the core box quest inside Tainted Grail and all the other series on the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.